Alright, here we are. Finally. Long promised Max Payne. Now on the PS4. So it was just released. It was like $5. So I was like, oh. I had these games on PC. And I would normally play it on PC and record it. But I'll probably do that with the second one. Because this one has problems running on Windows 10. And there's no audio in the cutscenes. And you can't get it to go full screen. So it's like a big thing, and it's annoying. So since they just released this, I figured, I might as well get it, and I can record it on here on like a nice new controller that I could play it on and everything, because it does not have controller support on PC. The second one, however, does have I can run that on PC, and of course the third one I can as well. So if I want to do them, I can. I always loved Max Payne ever since it came out. I've had it. I still have the strategy guide and the PS2 copy. So it's great. I have it on Xbox as well. So I've played it a million times over the years. Great story, great game. Very dark game. So I figured we could just get right into it. And Fugitive's the only mode we could pick. So let's do that. And let's begin.
Stand by. 1010, investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress. It's a war zone down here. 1085 dispatcher, need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat. 10-5, all units, emergency. Officer in danger. Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza, all units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over. To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the pain started. I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex?
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. Sun setting on a sweet summer's day. Smell of freshly mowed lawns. The sounds of children playing. A house across the river on the Jersey side. Beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding. Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
It does run pretty smooth on the PlayStation 4. It's not the full screen, but whatever, you know. I could probably either adjust it or just leave it the way it is. But yeah, so it runs pretty well. I changed the inverting because there was some invert for some reason defaultly on. So I turned it off so up is up and down is down.
What the hell?
So it's a little Valkyr drug.
Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall. A map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
A lot of people mention that the text now is bold in the comic font. A lot of people don't like that. I don't mind it that much. I love the comic cutscenes.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
Yeah, so... bastards.
Michelle!
It's coming.
Freeze! NYPD's dropping!
I'm gonna hurt you.
Ow! Right at the wall. Yeah, bitch.
No, please God, no.
It's fucked up.
The flesh of fallen angels.
No, God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby. That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York. I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Rosco Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Rosco Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
There we go. Roscoe Street Station.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
So it plays pretty good on the PS4. Really smooth. So definitely a pretty decent port from what I can tell.
The pills would ease the pain.
Got the painkillers here. I also like how oh, let's try to take out these guys. Oh, how'd they even know I was there? Oh shit, I'm not even shooting. Yeah, bitch. I was using R2, but it was really R1. Yeah, but I was saying I also like how the cutscenes in this are comic book, like because they the budget they're on a budget, and full motion video didn't even look great back then, so it's kind of cool that they like made it work, kind of gave it its own charm. Fuck these guys up. Get to the bottom of this Valkyrie drug. I love Max Payne as a character. Yeah, his games are just great. See, on PC there's a room here, but they like took it out on the console version. I think it's because of space. Back then, they couldn't put a lot of... Yay! See how fast the loading times are. It's not bad. So on PC there isn't even a loading time in between these, so I'm just trying to compare ports here.
Did you hear something?
Nah, take it easy.
Oh shit.
Alex, they had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Circle uses painkillers, alright. Alright, cool.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Max Payne's face is pretty comedic as far as what it looks like in the game, but you know, it's Sam Lake. So
Home free. This way.
What the hell?
well, rip. Alright, now I gotta take out all these fucking guys. Let's go. Fuck these guys up. Yeah. That's how you do it. Turn this on.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. Power was back on.
Sweet. Cool, now I gotta get to the train and drive through that shit. And continue to Rosco Street. His face just like sitting there like, "Rrr." I'm pissed. Look for this fucker.
So much for being subtle.
Alright. These fucking bullets. Alright, cool.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down in Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
It's nothing.
You're asking for it.
I killed his buddy.
Yo!
Got him. Just got blasted, these fuckers.
Like Lapino. Now that's spooky.
Jack Lapino, yeah, spooky. But also, it's like the failure count is rising.
I wouldn't joke about it if I was you. Yeah. The station's not secured. Someone decided to play hero upstairs.
That's all we need.
Keep jumping instead of shooting. I like what they did in Max Payne 2 with bullet time. They kind of made it so like the longer you're in it, the more like slowed down it gets. It's fucking awesome, man. I think these games personally got better and better like as it went on. Like a lot of people disagree, but I really love these games. That's why I just feel like doing a let's play on them, because they're just great games.
What the hell was that?
Hold on here. Give me the detonator. What are you talking?
He always kills his friends, God. Shot the rat.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest.
Fuckers. Damn, I got wrecked. Right side. Alright. Ah, shit. Phew. Blown away people never gets old in this game. I'm telling you. Oh, look at him. He is having a bad day, that's for sure.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking, and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor.
And everyone's out to get Max too, and nobody believes him, so he's just one-man army.
Bank robber score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine. The bank robbers had left their tools on the table.
I'll take that.
Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
Cool. Moving on. I think it's always great that like in these games, like just one man does all this shit, like does stuff that the cops couldn't even do, but that's why he's doing it because like he just feels like this drug is just like he feels like everybody else is giving up. Fucker.
Hold it! Max! Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack! I nearly shot you!
Alex, am I glad to see you?
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue!
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Rosco bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why... this is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place. Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex? Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
No, Alex. God damn you. Fuckers. So you get. Never get enough chance, man. Never catches a break. It's alright, though. We'll move along. It's not gonna stop us. Fucker. What are you doing? That's what I thought.
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes. Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Payne in the butt. Payne to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Payne in the butt. Ha ha! Payne to the max. Junk squad Payne. Got a ticket to Marble City for you. Eat better than down. Bring it out.